Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? My name is Caitlin, and today we're going to be playing with the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I know this is definitely not a new palette. I'm very late to the game on this one, but I've always wanted to try it, so I decided I'm going to film it anyway. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, but without further ado, let's go ahead and tear into this. I did get this at Ulta. It was half off when I bought it, which is why I finally was like, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger and buy it. But I did get it for $27. It originally is $54, and this is what the outer packaging looks like. There is a little scuff here because it was taped shut, but it just slides out like this. And then there is the super pretty reflective packaging there. And then on the inside of the little container, there is like some matches that like start at the top and then kind of burn all the way down. Okay, get that out of the way. And this is the Naked Heat palette. It's super cute. I like the feel to it. It's plastic, and then the like Naked and Urban Decay Heat is raised here. And then it's kind of got like some lines in the center. It almost looks like shutters that are open. Does that make sense? And then there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shades in here, which is like the same as every other Naked palette, so I don't know why I needed to count them, but this is what the color scheme looks like. So we are going to swatch from left to right, starting with the lightest shade. So I am going to kind of just like leave it set down here or somewhere and read you the names as I swatch them. So if I'm looking down, that's why. The lightest shade is called... can't read it, it's too far away. The lightest shade is called Ounce, and it is just like a matte white shade. Gonna be hard to see. Well, actually it's not matte, it does have some reflect to it. I thought it was matte in the palette, but it is not. It's pretty. It's a very light white shade with like a yellowy pearl to it. Then we have Chaser, which is a not too cool, not too warm brown shade that's perfect for transition. We have Saucer, which is another transition shade, but definitely warmer. That one's really pretty. Then we have Low Blow, which is another brown. That one is a lot warmer. I wipe my fingers off here on my towel because I'm out of makeup remover. I'm gonna have to go get some soon. Makeup remover wipes is what I mean. Then we have Lumbre, which is the first like metallic-y shade. It's not really metallic, but it's like a duochrome pink to yellow shift. That one's pretty. We have He Devil, which is a matte red and brown, kind of looks like clay. Dirty Talk, which is a shimmery red shade. I like that color. It's like a brick red. We have Scorched, which is another red shade, fitting the theme, but that one is like a cherry red. That's what I would call that. This is not coming off of my fingers. Cool. Okay. Last 4 shades here. I can get my fingers clean. We have Cayenne, which is another matte brown shade. This one's more of like a chocolatey brown right there. We have Enfuego. That one's a little rougher. This is like a purple brown. So they got like a purple undertone to it. We have Ashes. Ooh, Ashes is dark. Ashes is almost like a grayed out brown, and swatch is a lot lighter than it looks on the fingertip. Now we have Ember, which is probably gonna be my favorite shade in the palette. Ooh, pretty. It's like a dark plum shade with some gold and pink reflect to it. It's really pretty on the fingertip too. Okay, no idea what we're gonna do. We're just gonna kind of play around here. This is a very good like neutral palette, but it also has some like kick to it because it does have all those pretty red shades. They're not gonna come off with this. This is just like a dry towel, so I don't know why I thought that would work, but I will leave that there for now. Okay, so we're gonna just take like a flat brush here, and I'm gonna start with Ounce, that white shade. First thing I'm gonna do is take off this plastic off the mirror. Just seriously one of the most satisfying things to do. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up Ounce, and I'm gonna put that I keep thinking this is matte. I'm actually gonna mix Ounce and Chaser just a little bit, just to kind of mattify it a little more. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. So picking up mostly Chaser, but a little bit of Chaser, or mostly Ounce, but a little bit of Chaser. Just like so. There's that. I'm actually gonna take the brush that comes in here. They always come with a duo-sided brush in all of the Naked palettes, and they're usually pretty good. And I'm gonna take the fluffier of the two sides, and I'm gonna pick up just Chaser on its own. I'm gonna run that in the crease just to kind of start some transition here. It's not showing up super well, but it is a very light shade, so it's kind of to be expected. Now moving on to Sauced, the shade next to it in the palette. We're gonna do the same thing, just put that in the crease there. Ooh, that one's a lot deeper. Kind of blend that back and forth. Yeah, that's pretty. Definitely a lot deeper than Chaser. Same thing over here. Just blending back and forth. These blend very easily, and I like to get them to the right pigmentation that I want. Okay, there's that color down. Now I'm going to take the other side of this brush, which is a little more precise. I'm gonna pick up He Devil, that kind of like matte brick red color in the center. And just on the tip of the brush, I am going to, sorry, phone notifications. I'm gonna put that right in the crease, like right where my eye would close. And go back and forth with that. The shade makes me think of Lucifer, like the show. It's on Netflix. I've been obsessed with it lately. I know it's kind of an older show. Well, I guess I don't really know how old it is, but I'm pretty sure there's 4 seasons. I'm on season 3 right now, and season 5 should be coming out soon, I hope. I don't know, it might have got canceled, but super good show, super hilarious. I love like crime shows, and I love like funny shows, and it's both, so it's a really good show. If you guys watch that, let me know down below, because I'm obsessed. Maze is probably my favorite. Okay, then I'm gonna go back into the other side of this brush, back into Sauce, and picking up a little bit of Low Blow as well. And just go back over top of that in the crease. Definitely picked up too much Low Blow. Annoying. That's okay. We'll make it work. So now our eye looks kind of muddy. Not what I wanted. Okay, we're gonna take this and we're gonna go in with Chaser, that lightest shade, the lightest matte shade, and see if we run that over, if we can kind of tone that color down a little bit. Worked a little bit, I guess. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up a flat brush, and I'm going to go in with Scorched, that like pinkish red metallic shade. And without spraying it, I'm going to put that on the lid. Pretty, but I'm underwhelmed, so let's get some more and spritz the brush with some setting spray and go again. Yeah, that's a little better, but I'm still slightly underwhelmed here. There's quite a bit of fallout even though I sprayed the brush, which that's okay. Fallout isn't something that I like cry about. Going to go ahead and take a brush and wipe that away really quick. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. I'm going to spray the brush again. I'm also going to tap off the excess first. And I'm just going about like halfway in on the lid, not quite all the way. I guess more 3/4 of the way is how far I'm taking this. A little bit more. Didn't pack as big of a punch as I wanted it to, but it is still a pretty color. A lot of fallout. Okay. Now for the outer corner, I'm gonna take kind of an angled fluffy brush, and I'm gonna pick up En Fuego, that like, I don't remember how to describe this color. It's like a purpley brown. I'm gonna pick that one and put it in the outer corner, the outer V, and run it up to where the crease meets, just like so, and then running it through the crease a little bit as well. This is a super quick look. It's gonna be a pretty short video. That's okay, because all my videos are usually obnoxiously long, so hopefully you guys appreciate a shorter video. I say that and we're already at like 11 minutes in. Just running this through the crease very lightly. Okay, and I'm gonna take the same color on the same brush and run it along the lower lash line. Like so. I'm holding the brush like very close to the end, just to kind of make it lighter and more diffused. Just like that. Now, I wish there was another, I'm gonna take Lumiere, no, Lumbre, not Lumiere, sorry. Lumbre, this like pink shade, the pink metallic in there. I'm gonna pick that up on a flat brush. I'm gonna put that kind of in the center of the eye, just to hopefully give it a little bit more of a pop. I don't know if it did much. Again, so much fallout. Okay, that works, I guess. I'm gonna take another little brush, and I'm going to, I'll use a pencil brush, that'll work. I'm gonna take Ounce, that metallic-y white color, and put that in the inner corner and on the brow bone. Not that there's much room for the brow bone because I took this eye look up very high. And then I'm gonna put that on the center of the eye as well, just to kind of bring the focus in a little bit more. Like so, just kind of patting it there, blending it. Now I'm gonna take just a clean, big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna run this like all throughout the crease. It's because I feel like it's a little patchy on the outer corner and I don't really want it to be. Did I fix anything? Meh. Same thing over here. Yeah, that picked up a lot of product. And I'm gonna take this and just kind of run it along the lower lash line as well. I think that's pretty much the eye look. I'm actually very underwhelmed with this palette. Kind of sad. Okay, I'm gonna throw on some mascara real quick, and then we're gonna call this good, you guys. I feel like my lip color is way too nude for this. I feel like I need a little more oomph, so I might change my lip color, but probably not. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, one of my faves. Yeah, I feel like this eye look is just boring. Which is sad to say, because this palette is super pretty, but I don't know. I'm underwhelmed. I'm definitely gonna play around with it some more and see if I can get it to play a little more like my style. If you're a neutral lover, then this palette is great for you, because it's definitely going to be like still in your comfort zone, but still give you a little bit of color to play with too, because it is so warm toned and it's got like those reds and berry colors that are fun. But for me, I'm someone who loves color. I love like bright metallics and super bold, I guess, eye looks. and this just isn't doing it for me. But this would be a palette I would wear to work. Like, instead of my crazy colorful looks that I like to do, because it's not necessarily work appropriate, which I don't care, but most people probably would. This would be a palette that I would definitely wear to work. So not something that I'm not gonna get any use out of. I feel like all of the Naked palettes are kind of that way, except maybe the Smoky palette. The Smoky palette is definitely more of a nighttime palette, I think. But so it's very on theme with the other ones, so that's cool. It's not a bad palette. It's, oh man, just stuck my mascara on my face. It's not a bad palette. It is really pretty. The colors are very blendable and they look good together. It's just not my favorite palette ever. I'll say that. Definitely need to get that mascara off of my face. I'm gonna take a little spoolie real quick. Just like that. Okay. So here is the finished eye look. I just feel like it kind of like, it almost blended too well. I don't know. I guess I don't know, I feel like I'm dogging on this palette pretty hard, and I don't mean to be. It's a nice palette, it's really pretty. They blended very nicely. It's a good color selection. It's just not, it's not my favorite, but I like it. I'll wear it again. I'll definitely wear it to work or like to, I don't know, to like a family brunch or something. That's not something my family would do ever, but you know what I mean. It's a very wearable palette, very realistic palette. So I do like it. It's pretty. I think it's, I like the color combination with my eye color. I do have green eyes. They kind of change depending on like the lighting, but they pull green most of the time. So I do think it's nice on green eyes. But yeah, that is my review of this palette, I guess. Let me know down below what your favorite Naked palette is. I do still want to get the rest of them. I need the 1, 2, 3 and Reloaded, so I still have a lot to get because I feel like they're collector's items at this point. Like, this is something that I'll probably never get rid of, even if I stop using it altogether, just because I'm a collector and I enjoy having them. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this video by giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. If you guys want to hang out with me more, my Instagram and Twitter will be linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.